Yeah, but I wanted to save the best for last, Sam. And for our new segment of the show called You Don't Know Jack. Inspired by one of our callers and listeners. We appreciate you, D Jack. He calls
I
in
honor you,
consistently. He
DJ.
listens to the. Yeah, we honoring you. We will start having this segment every week on the show called You Don't Know Jack. And last week, well, for the past 2 weeks, he made strong cases for Brett Hundley. I'm talking about this
He
man would have been
still
able.
do it. Oh
This
my
man could have
goodness.
got OJ off back in Snoop Dogg off for his murder trial. He could have defended Ray Lewis the way he put up his defense. And D-Jack turned around and said that the Packers were going to beat the Lions. Now, I knew that this was false. Sam, you knew that it was false. But we had to sit there. We had to give him a chance. We gave him the platform. And he, again, proved us to be correct because the Lions beat the crap out of the Packers, 30-17. The Packers were at home. Stafford threw 361 yards and 2
But I
TDs.
got to give him this. Brett Hundley did throw over 200 yards. I will give him that.
That's true.
Didn't he? Yeah, he
Yeah.
threw over 200.
But I said over as well for that number. When we said 225 over and under, I said over. You said under, but I said over for that one because
I said under. Terrible, man.
No, absolutely. So if you don't know Jack, basically this is the time where we go back to a previous show and we call out that other individual. And it's nothing malicious. It's all in good fun. When we call out each other for different predictions. Hold on, we got somebody calling in. Caller, state your name.
Y'all know who it is.
Hey,
you know who it is.
Hey,
It's D-Jack. I'm here for my segment. Hey,
that's it.
I'm going to let y'all know. I'm here. I love what y'all doing. Brett Hundley is not Green Bay's problem.
Mm-hmm.
Green Bay's problem is the defense. Them boys scored on us at will. Like the first half, they didn't even punt the ball at all. Brett Hundley did his job as a second-string quarterback. He scored 2 touchdowns, like I said. He ran one in and threw one. And he threw over 200 yards. So Brett Hundley did his part.
Mm-hmm.
But if you got a defense that's allowing somebody to score at will, I mean, I don't care who it is. Every quarterback, even starting quarterback will have a problem with that. Right?
Yeah, I mean, he had a QBR of 86 that game, Brett Hundley. He didn't turn the ball over.
Exactly. Remember, y'all said he was going to throw 3 interceptions and all. Brett Hundley is decent as a backup quarterback. I'm not saying he started quality, but as a backup quarterback, he delivered enough. If our defense would have stood up just a little bit, I mean, we got no pass rush.
That's true.
It's been like that for years, too.
Yeah, and y'all had some drives that stalled, too.
First of all, you got to look at, I'm going to tell you, in that first quarter, our receivers, to me, weren't doing what they weren't playing right. They weren't, like a couple of them, where they was like, they should have dove for the ball. He could have reached out for the ball. It was like they didn't want Brett Hundley to do something well. So, hey, to me, Brett Hundley did what he was supposed to do. They had to deliver themselves a little bit more.
Yeah, and I'll add this on it, too. It was a fourth quarter where Hundley had ran it in. I think y'all were only down by 10 at that point. And the crowd was getting into it and everything. And all the defense had to do was go out there and make a stop. And to your point, the defense didn't show up that next drive. Marvin Jones had an awesome drive and ended up getting the ball into the end zone again. Like, it was sad. Because remember, Abdullah kept putting the ball on the ground, remember?
Yep. But I'm going to tell you, I think they finally figured out how to play Brett Hundley, too, though. Because when he started going in that 2-minute drill, he was producing. And he was getting the ball down the field. When they were trying to do those little check downs and throwing it behind the line, that's when we weren't productive at all. But when we started that 2-minute drill where he was going up to the line and playing like he did at UCLA, we were producing. And even the announcer said, I think they just figured out how to play Brett Hundley. They need to keep him in this 2-minute drill offense.
I
So,
agree. I actually think y'all have a shot this week. I think y'all can beat the Bears, actually.
I believe so. Put it this way. I have so much faith in my man this week, I started him in my fantasy league.
Oh wow.
Now I do have a two quarterback fantasy league where we can start two quarterbacks. So he is not my starting quarterback.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna keep it real. Like I said, he is not a starter quarterback. But I believe they found out a method of how to really utilize him better. But I think he just got to get the team behind him. I think because if you notice, he didn't hardly throw it to Adam.
No, he didn't.
Randall Cobb didn't hardly. He was not. He was not even throwing it. He was not even throwing it to the wideouts. He was throwing it to the second and third string wideouts.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think he's built a relationship with those other wideouts instead of Randall Cobb in them, and I think that's what needs to be reinforced.